Alright guys, here we go. I'm showing you my color right now. This is High Color Excellence Highlight Loreal Magenta. I have 2 boxes. Here's my 30 Developer Salon Care. Sorry, my bowl, it's an old bowl. And my application brush. And right now I'm just going to put poke the hole into the cap, there, the cap, and then I'm putting the color in the bowl right now. It's really hard to get that color out of there into the out of that tube. It really is. But right now I'm just squeezing it out. And the color is really bold and bright. I also have my hair on some foil right now. I'm trying to mess up my countertop because I am in the kitchen stylist, yes. Here's my second box. I'm just going to put that as well inside of the bowl. And now I'm pouring in my developer. I do not have a measuring cup. It did tell you what to measure and pour in. However, I do not do that. I'm just going by feel. And make sure, if you do decide to do that because you don't have a measuring cup, make sure that you do, when you pour in a little at a time, because you want to be able to add more if you need more. Not if you pour in too much, there's nothing you can do at that point. So just kind of, play it as you go and just pour in a little bit. What you want is a smooth, creamy consistency. And there I go, get some on the side of the bowl. But I'm stirring up until I get the consistency that I want. That right there is a no-no. What you want, you don't want to see any white inside of the bowl. Make sure that your color is spread evenly throughout. So you're just going to keep stirring until you get the consistency and the color that you're wanting. Making a mess, y'all. I'm pouring a little bit more developer. Try to get what's on the side of the bowl over there. It is best if you put on gloves. I thought I had some gloves, but I do not. So I was mixing. I was thinking about what I should use, and y'all see here in a second, I just kind of, did what I could do, and I grabbed some sandwich bags. So, I mean, hey, it worked for me. There is the consistency that you would want. Here I am reaching for my my sandwich bag, y'all. Don't be hating. Oh, right here, I did purchase some Color Brilliance in the Black is Black. I was afraid, because this is my first time coloring my hair like a red or anything like that. So I was afraid that, and look, I can't get the top out, but I was afraid that it was going to be too bright. And looking at the color in the bowl, I was like, oh my goodness, this is just way too bright. So I kind of figured that I would throw some of that Black is Black in there, just to kind of even it out a little bit. And I'm like really struggling with this top, y'all. Look, y'all see I grabbed my little towel, tried to twist it off. Was not working. Finally got it off, and I put some in there. It's just a couple of squirts, not too much. I mean, because it is a bright red, so I mean I would have to put the whole bottle in there for it to actually turn black. You know what I'm saying? So. I'm just going to mix that in there until I can get the color that I think would be best. And like I said, y'all, this is my first time doing this, so kind of bear with me. I am learning as I'm going along. And I think that was much better. I felt like that was a little darker than what the color turned out to be in the beginning. So I put on my little sandwich bag on my little fingers so I don't get that tint. And here I go. I began to color the longest bundle first, the 24 inch. The hair was a little hard, to do. I don't know why I thought this process would be easy and smooth, but because the hair is really thick and it does have a little curl pattern to it, it was like, oh my goodness, y'all. You'll see me struggling a little bit in here with putting this color on, but I did the best I could, and I did not color all the way up the bundle. More like an ombre-ish type deal that I wanted to do because, like I said, this is my first time doing this. So I want to see how it turns out. So I make sure to get my ends in there, and you'll see me go back down and do that. So yeah, like I said, also because, you know, I was using a brush, making sure that I get in between the hair to make sure that I get all the hair color on the hair. Like it is a really tedious process. I also flipped it over to make sure I got the back side of the hair. Look at that, y'all. Just a mess. So I'm going in, I'm doing the back of the hair, and that's how I'm going to go through all three of my bundles the same exact way. Just making sure that I get in between. Also right here, I realized that it was a little thick. I was feeling a little, you know, the color was a little thick in my bow, so I decided for a little bit more developer in there to get a little looser consistency. And this, when I actually did this was actually better for me. I realized that I didn't have enough developer in there, which is, you know, it's okay to do that. You know, you make mistakes as you go along, and that's how you learn. So next time I will make sure I have a measuring cup. So again, I'm just going throughout the hair. As you see, I'm kind of pushing the brush side to side, moving the hair apart just to make sure I get in between and not just coating the outside of the hair. And again, that's how I'm going to do all my bundles. So I'm going to go ahead and finish coloring, and then I come back and talk to you guys in a sec. Alright guys, now I'm into my last bundle, and as you saw, I was having an issue trying to get it straight enough so I can curl it. But yeah, so I'm doing the last one now. I thought I was going to run out of color because I had two, like I said, as you saw in the beginning, I had two boxes, but it actually turned out to be okay. I did not run out of the color like I thought I would. So yeah, I'm just finished coloring the last bundle, and as you see, I did stop at a good spot. So right now I'm flipping it over like I did the other bundles. I'm using the last bit of color there. Oh, and I do want to say, y'all, my children, it is spring break, so my children are home, and I'm sure you heard them throughout this whole video, so I do apologize on that. I'm still trying to figure out this editing thing, so. Now, as you see, I'm going back through all the bundles, and I'm just trying to use the rest of the color in between all the bundles there. So, that way I don't have to leave out anything. Going through it all. Gosh, this process is crazy. The box says also to leave the color on for 30 minutes. I think it says that because when you do that on somebody's natural hair, the heat from their scalp helps the color process faster. It also says if you need to apply heat, well, I didn't want to be too messy, like put it in the microwave or anything, and I didn't want to, use my blow dry or anything because I don't want it to be too bright. You know what I'm saying, guys? So what I did was just let it sit out for about maybe an hour with the color on itself, and that I'll get processed that way. If I needed to get it brighter, then I'll just go buy more color and do the process over. So hopefully I don't have to do that. And hopefully the hour that I did is pretty accurate, pretty good. So again, I'm going through it all, just using the rest of the color that's there. You can see I'm scraping that bow, honey. Ain't trying to waste nothing. It's like I'm creating a masterpiece. Now I'm done. I'm taking up my little sandwich bag. I'm going to pick up the camera so you guys can see the color. You see the mess I've made. Alright, and there's all three bundles, 24, 22, and a 20-inch Peruvian loose wave. Thank you guys. See you later.